Good morning. Hello. How's everyone doing today? We are in the midst now of the mother daughter retreat with the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple. We have last night we did a little drumming by the fire and just had dinner together. Today we're going to be making starry crowns and we're going to be going for a swim in the river, doing a little hike or a little exploring and just being together. It's so nice. In the Goddess Temple app last night, I posted a photo of Tara Honora, one of the priestesses, lighting the ceremonial fire, and there's this like vivid flame being. I don't know how else to put it. That showed up in the photo. So make sure you go check that out if you are interested in giving your interpretation of what you think that flame being might be. And now let's begin our day with Isis. So, Nehis, 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 Nehisem Hotep, Nehisem Neferu, Nebet Hotepet, Webenem Hotep, Webenem Neferu, Nuchat on Ankh, Neferem Pet, Petem Hotep, Tu Hotep, Nuchert Sat Nut Sat Get, Merit Osar, Nuchert Asharenu, Anechrach, Anechrach, Tu Aatu, Tu Aatu, Nebet Aset. Awake, 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 awake in peace, Lady of peace. Rise thou in peace. Rise thou in beauty, Goddess of life. Beautiful in heaven. Heaven is in peace. Earth is in peace. O Goddess, daughter of Nut, daughter of Geb, beloved of Osiris, mother of Horus, goddess rich in names, all praise to you, all praise to you. I adore you, I adore you, Lady Isis. Yesterday's divination was a sort of a searing divination, one of those ones that you don't want to get very often, where it said there are people who are near you, near us, who are not trustworthy and who, might have negative intentions toward us. And then I read through all the posts of people saying that COVID isn't real, that it's just made up, that we just have fear. And I kind of know who doesn't have my intentions at heart. Today, Lady of the Stars. Oh, perfect for our retreat. Priestess of Sirius. Sirius is a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Sirian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise and ancient and extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register starlight and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. We can receive starlight and healing assistance even if we're learning to move more consistently from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually. But even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial power and allow the priestess of Lady Isis to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Through the high priestess, Lady Isis, reaching you now, you receive offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now, too. Accepting celestial assistance in unconditional love will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, to direct and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will lead you in the best direction. Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the highest vibrational love from the star system more consciously and consistently. This can come to you like a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head, nourishing you with light at all times and causing your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gifts of the stars flow into the soul like a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be in recognizing the blessed effects of starlight in your life. Lady Isis wishes to help you connect with the stars and to connect with your soul so that the full blessings of the celestial star goddesses can nourish and transform your life, allowing its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions. Even if you aren't sure what those passions are, your soul knows, and star energy can help your soul to be more of itself on this planet. It goes on, but it basically says the same thing again. It says here, there is something here that's really good. No, basically, I'll summarize like a paragraph in a sentence, but it's saying that if you truly know who you are, if you truly know the power of the divine light that you carry within, that's always been with you, that will always be with you, then there's no room for false pride or being puffed up with ego. Instead, you will feel gently validated and affirmed. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, and you won't be in any need of telling anyone else how advanced you are spiritually. I think that's such an important thing. To cultivate truly unconditional love is not easy. And a lot of people who claim that they are capable of having unconditional love might actually just be saying that as a label for themselves, not necessarily as um, an experience of the struggles that it takes to cultivate that love. Yeah, that's right. Amali says the heliacal rising of Sirius was yesterday. Um, I think that many of us who are in the spiritual world have certainly encountered people who will sort of act like they're all love and light, but in fact, you know that they're not. You know that they have human foibles just like everyone else, that they have human flaws, that they have their lesser moments. And I think that to truly exhibit that kind of starlight is to consciously be able to describe where your challenges are, to know that you don't actually always feel unconditionally, and to know that unconditional love is still your aspiration, no matter how many times You might fail at it, or it might be difficult for you to sustain. We're not actually here on earth to puff ourselves up, like the card says, with ideals or identities. We're here to be who we are and to truly experience the reality of these lives. And that includes pain and that includes difficult emotions. So today, let's really work on coming into a more unconditional love than maybe we've had before, not by kind of closing our eyes against the world and pretending, but by choosing to look at circumstances or situations that challenge us, that make us, feel upset or angry or down or sad, and then applying love to those situations. When we do that, we're then transforming the lower vibrational frequencies into higher vibrational frequencies, but we're not lying to ourselves and pretending like it was all always fine. Every one of us deserves to have the experience of growth. We know that there are times that are going to challenge us. We know that there are times that are going to make us feel angry, sad, upset and down, and that there's actually nothing wrong with experiencing those emotions. It's how we then act. So if I'm angry at someone, instead of cutting them off or demeaning them or putting them down or needing to see myself as superior somehow, I might be like, I'm going to figure out how I can have a conversation with this person. If I find myself in a state where I'm feeling sad because of something someone has said or done, I'll take that initiative and say, hey, I'm so sad about this. Can we please work on fixing it? That is unconditional love. That kind of behavior is what can lead us down the path to unconditional love, where we say, no matter what, I'll go figure it out. No matter what, I'll work it out. No matter what, I'll stand in my power, but I'll also allow you to stand in your power, even if I disagree. And it may mean that at times you do have to remove yourself from someone or something if that person is causing you harm, if that person is trying to hurt you. But it also means that you allow for the fact that as human beings, it comes up and it goes down. And sometimes we make each other mad and sometimes we disagree. So let's not put our unconditional love and our inner starlight somewhere out there where we're like, oh, I'm trying to ascend and leave this realm so that I can just go be among the stars. No, we're actually calling to the part of ourselves and the part of the stars that are one and the same, not separate. There is no in here or out there. We're calling to the part of ourselves and the part of the stars that are incandescent, true, and eternal, and saying to those aspects of ourselves, help me, heal me, relieve me, release me, uplift me, challenge me, help me to grow. And in doing that, we can move beyond those lesser states and into a greater awareness, a deeper awareness of the true meaning of unconditional love. So let's get out there today and think about how in the Flight of the Sky Dancer class right now, we're studying the tool of the shamanic spoon, the offering spoon. And one of the aspects of this, tool in our practice is to think about how we hold out the spoon of nourishment, even to individuals who may be difficult to deal with, even to situations that we think are beyond repair, and where we say, okay, what nourishment can I offer this situation? How might I dip that spoon into the stew of joy and love and care and offer that spoon. And in doing that, offering the spoon, you don't have to offer everything. You're not saying, take everything that I, have, take everything that I am. But in a way, you're saying, here, let me give you a spoonful of the essence that is the best of me. And if somebody rejects that, then they are, that's their choice. You yourself don't have to take that personally. You yourself can just say, I'm going to actually offer this nourishment. And if it's meant to be, it'll happen. And if it's not meant to be, it won't happen. And that's okay. So today, dip your spoon of love into the pot of love, offer it to the world, and see what happens. That's our short bit, if that's what you were here for. And now let's dive into our practice with 3 prostrations before the shrine of Guan Yin. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And let's recite the 4 immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering to Guan Shi, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. Omahum. 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 Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions and accumulations since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations now of Namo Guanxin Pusa, calling upon Guan Yin and asking her to reveal to us the depth of light that we carry within us, that is the same as the light of the stars, the same as the light that creates all phenomena. That we see how vast we truly are and how connected. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. 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 And brief wind horse practice of Tara by Patrul Rinpoche. Lume chuksum shidang chatsunma gyayum pakma drome jinchuyi daki sesu pachorn yandraknam yarnu dadang yarji sushindu kipar kache wangtang lungta nam nyampa sushing chatu gyawa long chije likpe lamdu drowa dang sering nime dedang denjurshi. Through the blessings and powers of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown, increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtang and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume chuksum chidang jatsunma, gayum pakma drome jintuyi, daki tsisu pajornyan draknam, yarnu dadang yarji sushindu, kipar kaje wangtang lungta nam nampa sushing chatu gawa long, chije lekpe lam du drowa dang setting nime dedang denjurshi. And 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending out that inner starlight into the world. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swasti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guan Yin in our hearts. Namo Guan Yin Pusa. And we close with a bow to the goddess, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. Wishing everyone a star-studded day. Be back tomorrow. Bye.